What's going on, everyone? John here from The Real Talk, back again with another review, and that is for Triple Frontier, which is directed by Chandor, starring Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaac, Charlie Hunnam, Garrett, Hedlund, and Pedro Pascal. And what an amazing stacked cast that is. And I think that's one of the things that made me really excited for this film. When I watched the trailer, I was like, you know what, all these guys, I like their turnouts before and they've done great work before, so like them coming together in this sort of heist film, I'm all in. And to be honest, guys, March 13th, mark your calendars. That's when it's coming out on Netflix. I'm going to recommend this movie right off the bat. Starting off with the performances, I thought everybody did a fantastic job. I would say Oscar Isaac and Charlie Hunnam, out of all the cast, were kind of the standouts. Like I said, the rest of the cast, I'm not saying they're bad or anything like that. They're phenomenal, but I feel like these two guys kind of stood out. And I feel like Oscar Isaac's character had a little bit more meat, a little bit more things to play with, and he brought his A game. The action in this film was intense. It starts off, right off the bat saying, hey, this is the type of ride you're going to be in. I wouldn't say it's like action-packed and non-stop action, but the scenes and action scenes you guys get is going to be phenomenal. I feel like J.C. Chandor did an incredible job, along with the score by Disaster Piece. I believe that's the gentleman's name, who did the score. They did a great job in building the tension in those scenes, especially when they get to the house and they're trying to look for something. That's all I'll say. The tension in that scene, those scenes are incredible. Even afterwards too, and that's what I love about the movie, that this movie is a heist film. Obviously, you see that in the trailers. If you haven't seen the trailers, well, hopefully you have some sort of idea what this movie is about. So I'm trying to not to say spoilers here, but the heist happens. And I feel like the movie really kicked in the second part of the film, the second act, where it's after the heist, and these characters are kind of presented with these other obstacles. So like I was saying, these characters are faced with other obstacles they need to overcome, and then the film kind of switches over and focuses on the camaraderie between the band of brothers, if you will. And I think that's incredible, because a lot of times in these heist scenes, we have, an ensemble cast with great movie stars, but they don't really have like a backstory, and obviously sometimes they get picked off one by one. And I feel like Triple Frontier was different in focusing on those characters, and in that way, when they're put in intense situations, you feel for them. Oh man, like, yeah, what they're doing is wrong, but you kind of want them to kind of come out of it alive, and I think that's pretty cool. And they focus also, because the heist takes place in another country, as these type of movies kind of tend to take place in. And it kind of focuses on the geography, the location, and the people that these people are also affecting. They're not just robbing the bank from or doing a heist based off this criminal or organization or something like that. It's also affecting, like the thing they're doing, the plan and the heist and everything is kind of affecting the society around. And that's what I really liked about it too. It kind of, you feel the stakes in the movie. And towards the end, it gets, again, kind of off the chains, great action. So if you guys have a chance to see this in theaters, it is getting a limited theatrical release. So if you guys can check it out, highly recommend to go check it out in theaters. If not, like I said, hopefully you guys have that sweet 4K TV with a surround sound system or a sound bar. Turn it all the way up, and this movie is a day one watch for me. I had a blast with it. The performances were great, and again, just the type of film that this was. It wasn't your normal ensemble heist film where a lot of people get picked off one by one, and it's kind of predictable. It kind of has a lot of twists and turns, and I really like it because of that. And also, like, the bond focuses on the friendship between these guys, and these what other set of actors to portray them as well. So again, highly recommend it. So but if you guys have seen the film, let me know what your guys' thoughts in the comment section down below. If you guys want to follow us outside of YouTube, you guys can at The Real Talk with 2Ks on Twitter and Instagram. You guys can also find us on Stardust, just at The Real Talk. And until next time, we'll see you at the movies. Peace.